Hey YouTube, Texas Blades here. Today we're going to be reviewing the Stanley 12-in-1 multi-tool, model number 84-519K. You can pick these up for about $15 as a rough estimate. I've seen them as low as 12 and as high as 18, so we'll say $15. It is stainless steel all the way around except for the plastic liners on the inside. And it weighs 6.4 ounces. It's 8.3 inches long when it's opened. It's 5.5 inches when it's closed, and it is 2 inches wide when it's closed. And I believe that's at its widest point, or maybe it's at the tip. I don't know. It does come with the Stanley lifetime warranty that all Stanley tools come with, just like Craftsman. It comes with pliers, wire cutters, a saw, 4 screwdrivers, 2 knives, a bottle opener. It also dubs as a can opener and a file. So it comes with 12 tools, and I believe, like the can opener / bottle opener is counted as 2, and then the pliers are also wire cutters. So that's 2 tools right there. That's all the technical stuff I could come up with on it. We're going to go ahead and go over what I think about it, and I have been using this, I must say, for about 4 years now. And this is the second one I've gone through. The first one I actually lost. It didn't break or anything. I just couldn't find it, so I went and bought another one. It has most the necessities that your big name brand, Gerber, Leatherman, multi-tools have at a fraction of the cost. I enjoy the skeleton frame. It not only looks nice, but it removes unwanted weight from the handles. It's not as smooth as opening, when you open it, as like the Gerber Flick. And some would say it's heavy and clumsy, but to me, that just means I can beat on it a little bit more. I've been using this one, like I said, for about 4 years now, or so, maybe a little bit longer, and it's held up nicely. I can tell you about this tool, as far as user-friendly, it will pinch your fingers if you're not careful, especially in here. The only problem I've ever had with this one is I've lost one screw out of it right here, and you can see I'm pressing on that as hard as I can with my finger, and it ain't coming done. It doesn't come undone, so that's not a big deal. I can always order a new one from Stanley, and you can see this one's here, the rest of them are all there. So it's not like it's a big problem that they just fall out. I just happen to lose one, I guess, because you can loosen these and they become easier to use. These implements come out a lot easier if these screws right here aren't so tight. I've gotten a lot of use out of this one, and I'm going to tell you, I own a Gerber that's really nice. And I'm always afraid I'm going to lose it or break it, so I use this one most of the time. And you can look all in there, and you can see I hammer with this thing and everything. I mean, it's been used. There's pits in it right here where I've beat on it and everything else. I've used it heavily. You can see the ends have always been used as like a hammer for smacking stuff or whatever. For whatever I want to hit on it. And I was always afraid this plastic right here was going to buckle or break or something like that, but it's held up nicely, and like I said, this thing's 4 years old, man. And I've used every implement on it, probably, including the saw, probably at least 20 times on each one. But like the can opener, bottle opener, I've used 100 times. The pliers, I've used hundreds of times. And that's another thing, is if you're cutting wire and you cut it too thick, it's thick wire, then you have a problem with opening it. See that handle? The handle moves so much before it opens. So you got to watch out what size wire you cut in there, and you can see I don't know if it's going to pick it up or not, but there's a little indentation right here. I could probably file that out and get rid of that problem. So we'll probably put a file to that eventually and fix that. I'm going to give this tool, I do a rating 1 out of 10. I'm going to give this one a 7, just on the fact of how much it's held up, honestly. And I'm not very strict on my numbers, you know. I don't like that knife right there, got a 6 or something like that. It was that one. I think got a 5 just because of the handle. So this one right here, I don't have many complaints about it. Besides, it is a little heavy, you know. But again, you're not going to beat on your Leatherman. This one you can beat on. This is something you could throw in your toolbox, a bug out bag when you're camping, anything like that. This is my EDC. I use this every day. But some people would say it's too heavy for that. But if you can pick one up for about, you know, $10 to $15, I would definitely pick a couple of them up. Actually, I'm looking at buying another one here soon, a newer one, and putting it in another pack of ours. So I think it's well worth the money. Thanks for watching, YouTube.